Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel, the Lucky Stars community. Cat Star here with you, a love reading for the week of May 22nd through 28th. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave it as for those of you liking and sharing the videos. Thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also want to give a huge shout out to all of the new and returning viewers and subscribers and to the channel members. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly adore each and every one of you. Also, if you haven't already, go ahead and check out the second channel, That Wild Spark. There will also be a new video up there, either before or after this one. And also, I started a new thing on there, a subliminal. I've just done one. I think I'm going to go through the tarot with kind of the energy of each card, starting obviously with the Fool right at the 0. So that one is already there. If you have wondered about subliminals, or if you have been interested in them, and or you would love to kind of embody the Fool energy, go check that out. That Wild Spark, it is over there. Make sure that you're watching the videos, liking and sharing. Let's get that channel growing. We're at the time of recording this, 46 subscribers. Still just a little baby channel. Let's get her growing. Make sure you subscribe over there and subscribe to this channel. You're more than welcome to both. We would love to have you. Okay, let's go ahead and see. Okay, for starters, this is a message from your person, okay? The person, whoever is on your mind, whoever you are thinking of when you clicked into this video, Aquarius. This is a person or a message from the person on your mind for this love reading this week. Oh, it says, you broke me, us, and still came out looking like a hero. All right, Aquarius, it feels very much like your person has some hurt feelings and or something happened, something that potentially you did or your person feels like you did, created a feeling of brokenness for them, for you as a couple, but they feel like you came out looking like you were on top. For some of you, this energy is coming through that potentially you have a way. Now, I'm not dogging on you, Aquarius. Remember, this is a message from your person, okay? This is how coming through your person's energy, whoever you know, and this may not resonate for everybody. If it doesn't resonate for you, then the message isn't for you, okay? But some of you have a way with words, and it feels very much like your person feels like you maybe are a little bit vindictive or manipulative and kind of get away with it. And then you end up looking like the hero, and they end up looking either like a jackass or an asshole, okay? Again, this isn't coming, this is your person's message to you. Their energy coming through here, Aquarius. Only take it if it resonates, okay? You're gonna know if this message is for you or not. There's an energy, it feels very much like when money comes into question, or something to that effect. Like they feel like you're very charming on the surface, and or when other people are looking, and yet when certain things come up or there's conversation around certain things, they feel very much like, you know, like you're saying certain things or doing certain things, and I don't know, it's almost like you trigger them in one way or another, and then they come out looking like the jerk, okay? And you come out looking like the hero. Certain things maybe that you say, or certain things maybe that you do, and then they feel very much on the defensive. And sometimes there is an eruption or anger that comes out, and then they feel like you run. Aquarius, this is very intense as far as that energy, and that's only that first card out. They just feel like you get to do and go and be and say and what have you. There's something charming about you that potentially they don't feel like they have, that you can get away with things or say things or do things, and then other people look like they're, and them included, look like they're the asshole or the jerk, and you look like you're all pristine. But the energy feels very much like they feel like you This is a very weird reading. Like you kind of manipulate or charm the circumstance, make it look like, I don't know, like you're an angel of sorts, and yet they feel like you come through as the devil, but they are the one that looks like the jackass or the asshole, and you get to look like the hero in the end. It's very interesting energy, Aquarius. I don't know. I don't know if I've quite felt that energy before. Let's get some more information here. So they feel like, oh, that is way too stinking many. All right. These cards just fly out everywhere, but we're gonna see what they are. The Wheel of Fortune, Hanged Man, the Knight of Cups, Two of Pentacles. Oh my Lord. The Lovers. See, Lovers, Three of Cups, Six of Wands, the Tower, Four of Swords. Okay. So there's a choice whether to celebrate and have a victory, and or that's how they feel like you do, okay, within this relationship, within this Lovers card. They feel like that you're always celebrating and feeling on top of the world and victorious, when they feel like, right, I don't know if you guys are, this is a current relationship or somebody, a relationship that have been in the past, or potentially you have kids and you still have to or need to come together at times, but they feel like this is you, right? Like you get to almost like you are in the driver's seat in one way or another here, Aquarius, and you're celebrating and having victory all the time as far as the current or kind of past relationship, as far as that Lovers go. They feel like you're very much, in that space of, yay, everything's all good and great and da-da-da. And they get to stay there, but then you create this energy, or you get to stay there, but create this energy for them where it's like they're always in feeling as if they're in chaos. This energy is so interesting, Aquarius. It feels very much like they feel like you create chaos and upheaval everywhere you go, but you're packaged, or you package it with charm, so it looks like everybody else is kind of the crazy one. Is that interesting, Aquarius? Now flip this around, because this is their message to you. That's how it's, but it may actually be reversed. Energy can always be reversed. So is this their energy coming through here? Even though you are the only one that knows your situation, you are the only one that knows kind of what is happening or what goes on. But for some of you, this is a crack in that foundation. Then they feel like every time that you guys are around, you create a bigger crack. Oh, so weird, Aquarius. And right, you broke me. This, yes, you broke me, us, and still came out looking like the hero. Okay, that tower, it's like very much like you get to look like all charming and all, celebrating and all what have you, and they always look like they're the ones, right? Like everybody else has to jump from the burning building that they create. It's how they feel like it looks at the end of your guys's correspondence, or if you have to be around each other or whatever it is. It's very explosive, or there's a lot of eruptive energy. It's as if you guys hold on to feelings or energy or what have you, and you don't ever let them go. And then when you're together, even for just a few seconds, everything goes to hell in a handbag. So interesting. Okay. Now you also have the Four of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. So they're wishing that there could be an energy of stepping back and balancing out, right? Even potentially getting together and having a very calm, cool, collected conversation, maybe getting a few things out there on both of your sides so that there can be a balancing out. So it's not this explosive eruption or eruptive or evasive or chaotic energy every time you guys are around each other, but it seems they feel as if, Aquarius, that you always run when it comes to actually clarifying things or actually talking about things. So that may be something to think about, because they are ready with that Nine of Cups to kind of put it all out, right? They want to have this energy of letting the emotions flow is what's coming through here, but they might have really high expectations. All right. They might have really high expectations and almost unrealistic expectations as well. Okay. That may be something that they're not realizing that's coming through here with that Knight of Cups. And that might be you being like, hey, you know what? It just is what it is, and whatever. Okay. Whatever. Then almost like this shrugging off kind of energy, okay, which is causing some delays with the Hangman in moving forward and or in kind of dispelling or dissolving or transmuting this energy between you guys. However this is coming through, Aquarius, this is very very almost chaotic energy, okay? This is this energy of avoidance. So they either, well, they feel like you are always avoidant when it comes to the emotions or the real things or what have you. Just like whenever something comes up, whenever there's potential for a certain conversation or certain things come up, it feels very much like they think that you start things or you cause chaos and upheaval so that you can run, so you don't have to be held accountable or be responsible. This is so interesting. So interesting, Aquarius. But here's the thing. The Wheel of Fortune is here. So at some point they think or feel like there is going to be an energy of kind of karma coming through. Something has to change. There has to be adjustments, whether you guys are together or whether this is a past thing or whatever, and you guys still have to come together for something. There's got to be some changes. But for some of you, it's just this navigation. Or they feel like they just have to navigate, that it's not much longer that they have to be around you or something like that, Aquarius. It's very interesting. They miss your energy. They miss being around you, but they also have a very difficult time. For some of you, they want to be in a space of sharing emotion or what have you, but you, and unfortunately for some Aquarians, it can be that way, and it can be that way for anybody, but it comes through with Aquarius energy that we can be kind of withdrawn or aloof or that kind of thing, and they feel very much like that, but they feel very much, or they're hoping very much, that at some point that's going to come back around. If not, they think, or they're thinking that karma might come back around and kind of bite you in the bum for certain things that they feel like you've done. Whether you have or haven't, who knows, but that's kind of that perspective coming through, right? That shift of perspective, okay? This feels very much also, I mean, we just talked about this as if they're hoping, as their message again, flip it if that energy's reversed, but that they're hoping that you have a shift in perspective and or you begin to finally see things come around with that Wheel of Fortune, to see things from a different perspective, okay? That doesn't feel very much like it's happening now. It still very much feels like this. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Justice. Pow, Aquarius. Justice at the end of the deck, at the bottom of the deck, okay? So this is an energy of kind of hoping and or something that you might not see coming or they might not see coming is a potential for a compromise. So there may be a compromise in the very near future. You may come to a point where you actually do have a little bit of a shift, or somebody close to you, it feels very much like, may go through something that opens your eyes, you personally, Aquarius, if this is our message to you, that opens your eyes to kind of the energy that has been going back and forth, maybe that chaos or upheaval that your person or this person feels like you might be creating, and there might be a compromise, right? You might have that change of perspective. You might finally feel, not finally, but you might, well, as far as your person feels, finally feel a bit of that karma coming back around and biting you in the ass, and you may not like it, okay? And so there may be that compromise and or justice coming through in the form of karma. For some of you, your person is very much kind of in the space that whatever you're putting out there is what's going to come back to you, but multiplied. And you know, when that happens, when you're heartbroken or when you feel broken because of somebody else or that somebody else, then you might actually finally feel the way that your person has felt, okay? And that's kind of what they're banking on. Interesting message coming through here. Very, I don't know. All right. Ooh, those all fell. Look at all the cards underneath. We're not going to. Geesh. Yeah, see, there's a lot of upheaval here, Aquarius. There's a lot of upheaval. I don't even know. Here we are. like all of these, okay? There's just a lot of upheaval in love this weekend. You know, for some of you, it's time that this message came out so that you can kind of begin to get a perspective. But for others of you, you're not going to see it until it pops up in front of you. And for many of you, you still won't see it because you'll be disconnected or separated, okay? Now, again, not wanting to take responsibility, but allowing for this to happen. A separation or a rift that potentially you've created that continues to get bigger and bigger and bigger. For some, also, as your person, they may just not be able to detach or let go of. And so they may also be adding a little bit to it. Oh, some fire to the flame, or flame to the fire. Yeah, gasoline to the fire, maybe. Let's see. Let's get a specific message. Do you see that, how that flew out? I feel like I've known you all my life, yet you are still so mysterious. See, there's a disconnect. There's a misunderstanding. There's this energy of, you know what, we have known each other, or I feel like we've known each other for a long time, and yet there's still a bit of mystery. There's still a disconnect. There's still a misunderstanding potentially, or this energy where it just doesn't quite mesh, or it did mesh, and now there's been that feeling of brokenness within one or both of you, and or within you as a whole, and it just feels like you just don't know each other anymore. Very interesting. Whether you're together or not, Aquarius, this is a whole lot of something, okay? A whole lot of something. This might be something to reflect upon, see what's going on, kind of go inside and ask, you know, kind of whether this is your energy or their energy. It's coming through as their message to you, but again, it could be flip-flopped. It might be time to kind of see what's happening, maybe do some shadow work, maybe get some professional help, because if there are other people involved in this, it could be very painful, okay? I'm going to leave it there. I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit the like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit the subscribe button right down below, right there, subscribe, and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars in growing and thriving. Also, be sure to check out the second channel, That Wild Spark, and subscribe over there as well. You are more than welcome. We would love to have you. Make sure you check out the membership also. There are 3 different levels. See which level aligns for you and support the channel, or you have the opportunity to support the channel in another way. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.